Slate, and action. I'm Naftali Jimmy Bruce and part of Good People Staffing, and this is the first of a few videos that we're doing to describe the people who are integral parts of how it works here at Good People Staffing. This is Jason Myers of Palmetto Warrior Connections. How you doing?
Good.
All right, okay. Great, great. Good to have you here. Jason, tell me how long you've worked here.
I've worked here almost 3 years.
Okay, and your title officially is?
Housing advocate.
Cool. Well, Jason, in simple terms, what did your life look like before you started working here at Good People Staffing's Palmetto Warrior Connection?
Okay, I was transitioning from an active duty position as a mobilized reservist, and my wife and I were living in Orangeburg and finally moved down here and making that transition. I was actually working for Uber, just trying to see what the next step was going to be work-wise, and really wanted to do something that fit with who I am. I'm a chaplain in the Army Reserve, so not having just a 9 to 5, I wanted a mission behind a 9 to 5, and so felt the culture and the mission here of helping veterans and helping them transition, as I had just gone through a transition myself, would be a good fit. And so doing a lot of critical case management, folks that are having challenges in transition themselves. Maybe they're going through eviction, they may have just got to Charleston and the contract fell through, and so now they're living in a hotel. So just dealing with people that have a high level of needs and trying to help them to get through a rough patch in their lives.
Cool. All right, so describe then the aha moment that shaped your decision to work here. Yeah.
Really, it was, I've had a lot of jobs prior to the military and in the military, but I had very few jobs that there was just a fit in culture, in skill set, in mission. There was a family-oriented feeling about working at Goodwill. And for me, the mission drives. It's not the bottom line about money. It's about what is the mission, what is the culture, is it a good fit? And so I knew enough about myself and about my experiences to know that the next job I had, it had to be a good fit. And so, the income, although we all want to strive for a high income, is, to me, is not the most important thing. And so if you can have fulfillment in your job, if you're helping people, and that's what Goodwill's all about. As long as you're trying, you're caring about people, you're making a difference, you're putting forth effort, there's satisfaction there, and they'll support you.
Good. Well, that's great. Where are you from?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, all right. Up
Go
north,
Eagles.
like me.
Sir, buddy.
Okay. So, what did you learn from the experience of, and what might have been your biggest fear before starting this gig at Good People Staffing?
I've never been in a nonprofit, and so human services, you're giving, you're serving, and that fit my DNA as a chaplain. But in the Army, it's A plus B equals C.
Right.
In the nonprofit world, it's like this, like a hospital bed, and you're trying this, trying that solution. So it's not linear fashion. You just got to get your hands dirty, and so people that need a very, very structured environment might not do the best in the nonprofit world because you're collaborating, you're working with partner agencies, and you're working together to find holistic solutions for veterans so that they can transition and have the same level of success that they had in the civilian, in the military world, and translate that into the civilian world.
Okay, good. All right, so what do you love, you might have already said this, what do you love most about what you do here?
Well, for one, there's great people here, and people drives everything in business, and we have good people here that buy into the mission, and so it's really like a family-oriented environment. You get to put your hands on your little piece of the pie. You get to make it what you want it to be.
Right.
Work in a way that's conducive to how you work. It's not corporate. There's not a boss breathing down your neck. There's accountability.
Right.
But that's a beautiful thing when you have freedom to make it what you want it to be.
Right. And you mentioned good people. You got good people at Good People Staffing. That's right. Because my next question was, can you give me a metaphor of what it's like to work here at? And you sort of just did that. You know, the metaphor is in the name in a way.
Yeah, and it's a lot of crosstalk, collaborating. I'm not an expert in one thing. I know a little bit a lot. My boss has a lot more years to him, but there's other people that have been in the nonprofit world for years and years and years that can add to what I have, the experience I have, and so we work together to really try to get people past their barriers that they're facing, so that they can either transition well, or if they haven't transitioned well up to this point, get to a place where they can be stable. And we see people that aren't just struggling. We see people that are new to the area that just need a network, and they need a foot in the door with an organization.
Yes.
So we take any need and assess it and try to fill it.
Okay, well, in the time we have left, how would someone new to the area of Charleston, what you just serve, North Charleston, or South Carolina, get in touch with you the best way?
Multiple ways. I mean, there's a main number that they can call. There's our website. I give out my cell phone. Okay. Much to my chagrin.
Yeah.
But I want to be accessible to veterans, and they deserve that. Okay. So I freely hand it. They can text me. They can email me. Okay. The front door, I would say, is our main number, but I am accessible. And my cell phone number is on my business card there. Right, so the direct number is 843-491-5220, right? You got it. Okay. All right. Is there anything in the time left you'd like to add that I didn't cover for the people watching this video? It's just a privilege to serve our veterans, and we want to be a place where veterans can come and be known. We realize that when you transition, you lose kind of that community feel and that fellowship of wearing the same uniform, the same mission you're driving towards, and so there's a loss kind of there that we experience. And if we can be part of that brotherhood post active duty life, that's kind of what we're here for. Not just helping you with a need, but we want to build community and fellowship, and hopefully if we help you with a need, you'll come back and get to know us in a way that may be different from just filling a need. Kind of like each one teach one. You got it. Okay. Well, Jason, thank you very much for your time. Jason Myers. And by the way, what rank did you achieve in the Army? I'm still serving, captain in the Army, 12 years going, trying to get to 20. Great, great, great. All right, well, that's Jason Myers. And you can find him at Good People Staffing, part of Goodwill.org. Thank you very much. Ciao.